Hello, and welcome to my channel. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way describe how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. All of this is happening IRL unless said otherwise. Enjoy. Thinking Bubble represents thoughts. Saturday, October 25, 2014. Iwaizumi turns around to lie on his back before stretching his body as he yawns. He pulls the cover from his body and sits on the bed edge before looking at Kuroo's bed. Huh? Iwaizumi grabs his phone from his bed and turns it on. It is only 7. Where is he? Maybe he is in the bathroom. Iwaizumi walks toward the bathroom and knocks on the door. Kuroo. Hey, Kuroo, are you inside? I will open the door now. Iwaizumi sighs before opening the door but finds nobody. Where is he? Iwa sprints to his bed and grabs his phone to call Kuroo. After a few minutes of ringing, Iwaizumi sighs and hangs up. Where is he? Few minutes pass before Iwaizumi calls Kuroo again, and again, and again, but nobody answers. Are you being serious, now? Where is he? Where did he leave this early? Maybe his parents called him for an emergency, and he left. But why won't he answer? Okay, Hajime. Calm down. He might just be busy. He will call later when he sees the missed calls. Monday, November 3, 2014, around 7:30 a.m. Iwa turns around in his bed before sitting to stare at Kuroo's made bed before sighing. It has already been a week. A week. Since we last spoke. I cannot believe he is doing this. I cannot believe he is avoiding me. Iwaizumi sighs again before doing his bed and walking to the bathroom. He always leaves before I wake up. And he is asleep when I get back. And the days I return early, he never sleeps here. I cannot take this anymore. I just cannot. I cannot tolerate him ignoring me any further. This past week was torture. I don't know when I got addicted to talking to him this much. But staying a whole week without saying a word to him was suffocating. And I don't accept it. Iwaizumi sighs before shutting off the water and drying himself with his towel. At first, I was willing to wait for him to warm up to me and tell me what is bothering him. But I guess he is afraid of opening up. Iwaizumi gets dressed before sitting on his bed again. I am sorry, Kuroo. But I am too impatient, and I cannot wait any longer. I will make you talk to me today. Even if I have to skip class and sit here and wait for you to come. I will do that. We will talk and solve this issue today. Hours pass slowly as Iwaizumi moves all over the room, waiting for Kuroo to come into their room. Iwaizumi sighs and lies on his bed for the 10th time today before glancing at the watch on his phone, making him sigh. It is already 9. Is he planning to sleep out today? Or did he know I skipped, so he will not return today? Come on, Kuroo. At least let us talk. Iwaizumi sighs again before closing his eyes. I am ready to waste the entire week just to talk to him. Damn it. Why are you doing this, Kuroo? Few hours pass before I take a last glimpse at Kuroo's bed. He gets up, changes into his PJ, and slides under his cover. He really is not coming here. Iwaizumi continues to turn in his bed for a few more minutes before the door clicks, making him freeze. The door opens slowly, and quiet steps enter the room. Iwaizumi stays still as he hears a sigh before the door closes. Good. Kuroo whispers as he walks toward the bathroom. Once Iwaizumi hears the door closing, he sits up. Iwaizumi stares at the bathroom door until it opens again. Kuroo jumps as soon as he sees Iwaizumi sitting on his bed. Did I wake you? Iwa shakes his head before he stands up and walks toward Kuroo. Kuroo takes a step back, but Iwaizumi continues walking toward him. Iwa? Iwaizumi ignores Kuroo and continues to walk toward Kuroo until Kuroo hits the wall. EHH. Iwaizumi stays silent as he stares into Kuroo's worried eyes. Iwa. Why are you avoiding me? Huh? Why are you avoiding me? I am not avoiding you. Oh, really? Why yeah. Okay. Then you don't mind chatting for a bit. So? I have to wake up early, Alright. Then we won't talk for so long. Iwaizumi grabs Kuroo's arms, but Kuroo yanks them away. I want to sleep. Kuroo gulps as he walks toward his bed and lies on it, leaving Iwaizumi standing in his spot. Iwaizumi sighs before walking toward Kuroo's bed and kneeling near him. You say you aren't avoiding me, but this is exactly what you are doing. But I am not trying to. Then why aren't you answering my calls or texts? Tell me. If this happened only for a day or two, I wouldn't have thought too much of it. I know you might be busy, so I won't mind. But it has been more than a week, Kuroo. A week. Did I do something wrong? And no. Iwaizumi sighs before standing up. When are you leaving tomorrow? Around 7. Can we eat breakfast together? Fine. I get it. You don't want to. That. I am sorry. Iwaizumi says before sprinting to his bed and lying on it. I want to solve this. But I cannot do it alone. If he really doesn't want to talk to me, what else can I do? Beg him to speak. Even if I do that, even if he doesn't want to, he will continue to ignore me. Iwaizumi wakes up the next morning to an empty bedroom. He looks around the room before he sighs and gets ready for his day. Kenma sighs as he walks into his room and sees Kuroo lying on his bed. How long do you plan to hide from your roommate here? I am not hiding from him. Sure, and I hate video games. Kenma. Seriously, Kuroo. This is so much. I thought you wanted me to live with you. Kenma sighs and sits on the bed near Kuroo. I do. Don't get me wrong. I love the time we are spending together. But I hate the reason. How long are you going to avoid him? Until I die. So dramatic. I really cannot face him. Kenma, you have to understand. I just can't face him. Why? Because you are scared. Can we change the topic? No. Kuroo, you have been avoiding him for 3 weeks now. You have spent the past 2 weeks here after he confronted you. You really have to talk to him. I don't think he wants to talk to me anymore. How do you know? Who would want to do that? I started ignoring him the moment he confessed. He is hurt. But he tried to talk to you. He was hurt. But he still tried to talk to you. That proves how much he will do for you. But now it is too late. Why? Even if I want to talk to him, he will not. Again, how do you know? Kenma, be realistic here. Who would want that? Call him. No. That is the only way to know if he wants to talk to you or not. I cannot do that. Why? Give me your phone? No. If you cannot call him, I can. Give me your phone? Kenma. I want this to end today. So, you either move in with me or make up with him. Kenma snatches Kuroo's phone from his grip, but Kuroo doesn't resist. Kenma calls Iwaizumi as he stares at Kuroo's face, which is getting paler with each passing second. Hello, is this Iwaizumi-san? I'm Kuroo's friend, and he wants to talk to you. I will send you our location. Okay, later. Kenma sent his house location to Iwaizumi before handing Kuroo his phone. Is he really okay with meeting me? More than okay with the sound of it. Have a good long talk when he arrives. Where are you going? I don't know. After he arrives, I will leave you two to talk. But nothing, this is a private matter, so I won't intervene. Few minutes pass before the bell rings. Kenma stands up to open the door before glancing at Kuroo, who looks nervous. So, I leave you now. Call me if you need anything. Kenma says before taking his bag and leaving. I am sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just got scared. Scared? Yes, scared. Of what? Of your confession. And my feelings. And that I will lose you. Kuroo. Kuroo remains silent as he stares at his hands, trying his best not to look in Iwaizumi's direction. Can you please look at me? Iwaizumi sighs before sitting near Kuroo. Iwaizumi lifts Kuroo's face to stare into Kuroo's eyes. Kuroo, I cannot promise you that things will stay the same between us in the future. So, I will not lie and say I will be with you forever. But we cannot know about all this if we don't even try to begin with. You ran away the moment I confessed and didn't even give us a chance. You say you are afraid of losing me. But if you ignore me and stop talking to me, doesn't that mean you lost me? What do you want, Kuroo? I really cannot do anything more than this. So, please tell me, what do you want from me? Iwaizumi sighs again before he stands up. If you aren't going to speak, then I really cannot do anything more than this. You don't have to sneak in and out of the dorm room anymore. Or spend nights out to avoid me. Come to the room whenever you want. We can go back to being strangers. No. I don't want that. Iwaizumi sighs again. Then what do you want? Tell me, Kuroo. Iwaizumi kneels in front of Kuroo and takes his hand between his. Kuroo? Do you want us to be only friends? No. I want more than that. But I am scared. Iwa sighs before nodding. Let's start slow then. No need to rush things. Okay. So, tell me what you want. See, can we date? But in secret. Okay. I agree to date in secret. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Later guys.